barely felt it. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Nurse Patricia. Thank you. Well, I want to thank United Medical Center for the work that you do in Southeast DC, serving a community that is often overlooked. So it is good to be here. And I've now been vaccinated. As Joe likes to say, there's a big difference between the vaccine and vaccinations. I want to encourage everyone to get the vaccine. It is relatively painless. It happens really quickly. It is safe. The Moderna, the Pfizer today, I had the Moderna vaccine. My husband is going to have it today as well. I look forward to getting the second vaccine. And literally, this is about saving lives. It's literally about saving lives. I trust the scientists. And it is the scientists who created and approved this vaccine. So I urge everyone, when they...
Also, the scientists that created the virus. So they're trying to get us to trust in science. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and truth. This is Brother Tamarian from GMS Toronto coming at you again with another video. So as you can see, this puppet right here, she is nothing but a puppet, right? She's on the front lines, taking what it looks like to the eyes to be a concoction, right, of the Moderna lab or company, and the other one is the Pfizer. So you can see these two companies are going head to head, and they're making money. How they're making money, I don't know, but this is all about money. It's not about anything else. It's about the money. It's about controlling the people, and it's about putting whatever they're putting inside of you, right? At the end of the day, it's for you Israelites to sin, to bow down to this beast. Okay, if you're marveling at this beast, that's you taking the concoction. If you take this concoction, you're marveling at the beast. Okay? Even John stood in great admiration of the beast, right? But the angel had to rebuke him. But anyways, the rulers of this world, you don't see them. You see Kamala Harris, you see Barack Obama, you see George Bush promoting this thing. You see, what's the other man's name, man? Bill Clinton. I saw a video with all three that was gonna. I think you're gonna see these guys coming to the forefront soon. And I saw another one of a meme of LeBron James. He's getting pressured by some guy that he doesn't even know, telling him to go and do it, because they're trying to get the Israelites to have this thing up in you, man. Right? Because they don't have the influence. No one's listening to them anymore. Their power, their witchcraft is slowly dwindling on that level. Okay? But at the same time, no one's blaming them, so the witchcraft is still pretty strong. The city of confusion. This is Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every home is shut up, that no man may come in. So this is the city of confusion, right? Slovakia. Come sit in the dust, O virgin daughter. Yeah, this is the city of confusion, man. And this is the dust. That's what the dust represents, right? The dust represents confusion. That city's America, right? Some people might say, oh, America is not a city. Oh, yes, it is. The scripture clearly describe it and say, yes, the city with no walls, right? You're the one. You people always talk about, oh, this is the greatest country in the world. This is the we're so proud to be this and we're so proud to be American. Now your judgment is in the scriptures, and you don't want to accept it. We want to accept everything else except for your judgment. But it's okay. We are in the city of confusion, the valley of the shadow of death, and we're also in the valley. You're gonna tell us. You're gonna tell the Most High and the prophets that wrote this, King David, that this is not the valley. Uh, these are just buzzwords, right? Metaphors. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, which is America. Okay? Sit on the ground, because this is low for a high-ranking official like this, who's next to be the hand of the president, right? The low-level king, which is Biden, Kamala Harris, right? You know how she feel about you niggas. She's trying to get you by using her skin complexion, right? Oh, I'm the first black woman to do this. I'm the first this and that, right? To be the first black woman to be the hand of a king, right? Because it looks to me like her and Biden are pretty much sharing the rights to be the puppet of this country, right? So the Lord is about to take this place out, right? But before he does that, he's pretty much exposing it and exposing you Edomite, for the devils that you are. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And America is tender and delicate because she's never been penetrated. But at the same time, she's a whore. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river. So it's being exposed, like I said, for what it really is, right? Being exposed for being hateful to you Israelites. It's being exposed for the slavery, the robbery. And it's being exposed because it's trying to kill you, right? These Edomites are trying to kill you. They've been doing that for hundreds of years, but now they're trying to push this concoction on you, take you out, right? Their nakedness shall be uncovered, and that's in many ways. But their perversions sexually, their perversions spiritually, all the idols are here, right? Their governors are a bunch of pedophiles, right? They partake in a lot of things, right? They eat children. They take drugs from children's blood and adrenochrome, right? So many things that's being exposed, really, right? They're about to kill their own citizens, right? Thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Oh, the Lord is coming back as an extraterrestrial angelic being to destroy you Edomites. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of army, is his name, the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. America will not be called the Lady of Kingdoms anymore. You Bozrites will not be called delicate anymore. You Edomites, okay? The Lord is going to take that whole kingdom down with it. First, it's being destroyed from inside, right? She's polluted. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And that's going into our captivity. But here we are. You're laying the yoke on the elderly again, right? The ancient, even up to the younger ones, with this concoction that you want to put in them, and a lot of them are dying already, right? You put this virus in the air. Now you're giving them the concoction to kill them, or to change the DNA, alter their DNA, or whatever you're doing. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the later end of it, because everything comes to an end. Okay, so watch what you do, and you have already displeasured the Lord, right? You have already touched his anointed. You have already wear out the saints. So there's no escaping your judgment. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, thou that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But so the scripture is going to tell you what's going to come to you. But these things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and the widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, because it's all witchcraft here. Right? So you're going to see your children die, you're going to see your children mourn, you're going to mourn, you're going to be starving, right? Because of all the things that you've done to put the wool over our people's eyes, right? Because in Revelation it did say you're going to come back and deceive the whole world, right? By that covering cast that you have on all people, right? The darkness that you had the whole world in, doing all the things that you're doing, killing, robbing, and not have people holding you accountable. That's witchcraft. Because people know that you're doing it, they're seeing you doing it, but they're just afraid, and they don't want to blame you for it because of that witchcraft. But thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and no one else beside me. So that's your pride, right? So and it goes more, it goes into how America, this is all about America right here. The pride of America, right? And when you go into Jeremiah 50, 49, 50, 51, it goes into the destruction of you, okay? Let me get it. Jeremiah 50. The word of the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by the prophet, by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nation, and publish and set a standard. The standard is set, which are the Holy Scriptures, man. That's the standard for all nations, even first our people, but at the end of the day, that's going to be a standard for the whole world, right, to follow. But right now it's being set up on this side. Publish and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken. Bel is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. And that's all the idols of this place, which is going into their witchcraft, right? For out of the north. And that's how low this place is going to become. Because they have to put a woman on the front line to pretty much have the whole world fooled, right, with their concoction, because they're trying to destroy the holy people. So the Lord is just giving you a judgment, and I'm reading it right now. For out of the north there cometh a nation against her, which shall make her desolate, her land desolate, and shall dwell therein. They shall depart, but both man and beast. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, and they and the children of Judah together. So that's the two kingdoms, northern and southern kingdom. going and weeping, they will go and seek the Lord their power. They shall ask the way to Zion, the faces thitherward, saying, Come, let us join ourselves to the Lord in the perpetual covenant. See, that's a covenant again. Covenant is that agreement that shall not be forgotten. So this, I don't know where you Christians usually get these things from, right? But it's clearly mentioned that the covenant is with Israel. So let me drop down to verse 8. We move out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans. And that's a mental thing. You have to be there. You have to get out of this place. And the scripture says, Come out of her, my people. It's not physical. I mean, if you can leave physically, sure. But this whole world is going to feel it. So it really doesn't matter where you go. The scripture says, For the curses, your earth, your heaven shall be iron, and the earth shall be brass, or vice versa. All right? And be as the he-goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. So in Isaiah 47, it talks about how she feels that she's gonna sit as a lady forever, but the scripture right here in Jeremiah is telling you she's gonna be penetrated. Right? Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord, because you were glad, because you rejoice, O ye destroyers of my heritage, because ye are grown as fat as the heifers at grass, and bellow and bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hithermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land and a desert. So, it talks about the plagues. Let me read one more verse, two more verses, and then I'm gonna just wrap it up. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. So it goes more into it, okay? But this is all about America being destroyed. And they're trying to stay afloat with all the lies, right? Everything that you see is not real, man. The concoction that they're taking in front of your eyes, it's not real, right? The so-called virus that they have out here, it's not real. When I say it's not real, I mean it's a fugazi, man. You know, the numbers that they have out here, people dying and whatnot, it's not real. They're just trying to keep up the rulership, right? And so many things are happening while they have your mind on this concoction. They're passing bills. They're doing so many things that they don't want you to know about. So with that, I'd like to say our praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Salutation and peace to the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and truth, to the elect. Shalom.